Good morning, everyone. It's currently Tuesday, and we're on the 19th of October. Just having my coffee here. It's 9:15, and I really want to just get straight into the messages. If you would like your own message, just let me know, okay? Just write in the comments. I come on here whenever I'm able to, so that's just how it goes. Today at 10:45 Atlantic Standard Time, I'm gonna be showing you guys an example of an Akashic Records reading over my Facebook. So if you're not on my Facebook, you can add me as a friend, Robin's Healing, and I'm also going to be streaming that onto my business page as well. I'm going to do my best to be able to kind of share it on all my pages. So yeah, if you want to kind of see how that works, just go ahead and watch. It'll be about 45 minutes, I'm sure. And we kind of just like do a little meditation, go into whatever it is that she wants answers towards, and then we go out. So you can just kind of see a little example. The more people I do this with, the more you'll see how different it is for everybody. But I just wanted to give you at least an idea. And of course, when we do things live, it's not always the same. But yeah, I just feel like that's important for you guys to know. And then I'm going to do a little special announcement at the end. So that might be worth staying tuned for. So today we're talking about like numerology, the 15, now I'm seeing the 16. So 15 typically for me represents celebratory energy, to raise the energy up if you're able to, because we have a full moon tomorrow. You might find like you're more triggered, a lot of stuff's happening, but because we're in Aries, Aries tends to be like more optimistic, things like that. They're the sign that's closest to the sun. You might notice that you need to like make healthier choices, make happier choices for yourself. So if you have the opportunity today, then choose love, choose joy, things like that. So if you're going through any type of contemplation energy. Second is the 16th, and now I see 17 as well. So the 16th represents finding balance as well. So because you're feeling so much energy, you want to cleanse and clear this type of work. So tomorrow at 3:45 over another live stream, I'm going to be also showing you a mini theta healing session, which then you can also say yes to the downloads. Okay, you might find that that's helpful. I'm also getting a little dizzy here. My head feels like it's kind of swaying. That's telling me that there's someone who might feel like a little overwhelmed. There's maybe too much coming at them, that sort of thing. So you might want to also just do some Reiki on yourself if you have Reiki training. If you don't have Reiki training, that's something I'm now teaching online as well. So underneath my booking link through robinshealing.com, you can book a 2-hour certificate program with me. Either way, just do more meditations, anything you can do to relax and calm your energy. My smudge is really going crazy right now, so that's telling me there might be a lot of purification around this full moon, okay? You'll definitely be feeling it today. And then the number 17 is telling us to focus more on your spirituality. So when we're thinking about ourselves and how we want to start living, what we want to attract, we start thinking about what we need to change. So really identifying with what you need to change, okay? What is it that you need to initiate? Take more risks, things like that. So for me, if I use myself as an example, I'll just say like I've been really weird about my candles lately because I have just got these crackling wicks, which I'm really excited to make. They're quite expensive because they're like eco-friendly, natural wood. So I'm spending a lot more money on like certain types of products. And I feel like sometimes I get in my head about my candles because you have to really know what you're doing. And if you don't, it can cost a lot of money to like kind of screw up. I might have had destructive, my connection is saying it's unstable, destructive thinking patterns towards myself. or maybe towards like creativity as well. So that's kind of a lot of stuff's coming up around that. So, also, would you like to let go of feeling ashamed or feeling guilty of things that you've done in your past, and any type of embarrassment as well that you might feel? And let's replace that with feeling safe to honor your commitments moving forward. Yeah. I'm getting patterns of behaviors. So if I think to myself, where's the pattern or where did this pattern start? Where I would get into my head about these things, I think sometimes I start uh, doing things really enthusiastically, and then my energy will get lowered. So it's like I get excited and then I don't know if I really want to be doing this. And I think that that's like that high that you get sometimes when everything's awesome and then just like so I mean, you might be able to relate this to a relationship pattern, where you go through a honeymoon stage with somebody and you put in the effort to like massage them and do everything for them. And then you might start to find you get into a pattern where it's like, I'm too tired, or I just don't feel like it right now. And then we start to kind of like put in less effort. Okay. So I'm sure you relate to that, whether it's you or a friend or where relationships aren't balanced. So do you want to let go of the patterns of behaviors that you've, gotten into, any type of ruts that are blocking you from success or even joy? Oh, that gave me a pain in my chest. And let's replace that with feeling safe to do artistic and creative and expressive, entrepreneurial, joyful, charismatic. I'm getting fragrances and to be fearless in doing so. And if so, say yes. Again, this is for me. And I'm hearing, I'm challenging you today. I'm challenging you today, which is interesting. I really like to come on and have these like morning coffee talks. And again, if people don't know I'm coming on, that's fine. But if you do happen to catch me and you're around and you've subscribed and you've clicked that bell button, I really appreciate people who take the time to just like the video, comment that you watched it. But I really enjoy doing these because it's really cool to see how each day what type of things come up, and that daily we want to be working on ourselves, not just during full moon energy or a new moon or when we have a problem. I actually, because I was doing my free lives, showing people different services, I got a lot of people interested in, of course, having a free service. But then I started to find that as people were inboxing me, they were, then kind of like, "Oh, how did like, I'm really in a funk right now," or, "I'm kinda, like, glad I you're reaching out because I'm feeling horrible, and I know that I need somebody else to help me with this." So, I'm really getting that sometimes we wait too long to get help, okay? I'm really bad for this more from a physical standpoint than an emotional standpoint because I do my best to do daily work. But when it comes to the physical, I went for a massage, and when the massage therapists are telling me, "Oh my gosh," or physio is telling me, like, "Your body is so, like, tight," and all this stuff, I'm kinda like, "Yeah, I really need to get back into this," because, again, we fall into that rut. So just remind yourself that this all comes in different forms, and we all have different like body types, and we all have different social norms. We all have different life paths. So that's why when I do some of this general stuff, I would recommend to get a personal session with me. Okay. I think you're getting the gist of what today is about. Pay close attention to what you're feeling, hearing, sensing. Look out the window today if you can, if you're stuck inside, to remind yourself of like things outside of yourself or your space. It might be a day to do some stretching, go for a walk, just try to change your situations, change your scenarios, just to, again, just to get outside of yourself or your own head. We're going to integrate those downloads. So, again, you just say yes. All right. So it feels like there's a lot of positive energy coming in. The way that theta healing works is once we do the downloads and we integrate it, that's when the energy will start to vibrate. So whether that you start to feel that instantly or the universe kind of will allow things to start to unfold for you in the ways, again, that they're meant to. So if you don't feel something like instantaneously, often it's because there might be something that you need to let go of or release or forgive. So pay close attention to this full moon in terms of what's coming up for you, trusting that there might be some emotional patterns that are still stuck in there that you have to kind of not erase, but be more aware and mindful of, so you can change your life, so you can change your patterns, change your cycles, that sort of thing. Because when we do and we raise our vibration and we get all these awesome new things happening, we start to get really excited. We look forward to having these experiences, good or bad, because it can be life changing. Okay. So that being said, I'm taking off. Make sure you watch us live at 10:45 over Facebook, and I'll also be posting that on YouTube as well. So if you don't catch the live, then you'll be able to see it on the replay. Bye for now.